What's going on, guys? From the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do an oil change on your 97cc Baja mini bike. There's a couple different ways on how you can do this. You can either use jack stands or you can just simply lift up the bike to get the rest of the oil out. I'm going to be doing it the jack stand way, but I am going to be showing how to do both of those. So for things that you're going to need to do this is obviously something to catch the oil in, something like an oil pan, something like this, which is just basically a plastic oil pan to catch the oil in. It's really dirty as shit, but it still gets the job done. That's all you really need. A funnel, pretty self-explanatory, so that you don't spill a bunch of fucking oil everywhere. You're gonna need a ratchet or a wrench, whatever you want to use, with a 10mm socket, and extension. You're trying to undo this bolt right here, and it's, the plate kind of gets in the way a little bit, so that's why you're gonna want that extension on there. And obviously you're gonna want some oil. So these 97cc engines take about 12 ounces of oil, and I have just about 12 ounces of oil. So all this oil is gonna be going in, but the first step's gonna be draining the oil from the engine. So this is what we were trying to do. So this is what I meant by using the jack stand. So obviously, it's facing down, so it's gonna be a lot easier for the oil to come out, and you won't have to fucking stand there and hold it up. So this is exactly what we want right here. So the next step is gonna be to slide your oil pan in there. It doesn't reach all the way across, but our bolt is right here, and it is kind of on an angle, so the oil is gonna most likely come out here, which is more than enough space to get on the oil pan. So now we can go ahead and take our 10mm socket and then just start undoing this bolt right here. Holy shit, man. This oil is fucking black. This doesn't look like it's been changed in years. Like, look at that. It's fucking black. Definitely change out your fucking oil. These aren't fucking cars. They're not meant to, So anyway, even though they are on the jack stands, it's always good to then pick them up just for a second. Make sure all the oil, all that, especially this stuff, make sure all this fucking shit is out. So once you got all the old oil out and you're sure of it, you can go ahead and put this bolt back on it. Once you're done screwing in that bolt, you want to screw it in tight. You don't want that bolt coming out. That's what holds your oil. So now for this next part is very important. A lot of people fuck this up. A lot of people get it wrong. So it's just like a car, right? When you're doing an oil change on anything, you want it to be on level ground, and you want the bike to be on level ground. So the thing about Bajas is when you put them on the kickstand to stand them up, they kind of have a natural tilt to them. They like to tilt to the side. So things that you can do to make it straight is, well, my driveway is kind of on a slope, so I can get away with just kind of setting it up here. Other ways you can do it, you can put a little block of wood under the kickstand and see if that will make it straight. Once you do have it straightened out, you can go ahead and crack the dipstick open. So you want to go ahead and take this out and put it on, either stand it up. You don't want the dipstick to touch the ground and get all messy. So, just put it to the side, or a napkin or something like that. So real quick, I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking clean that shit out, because, you don't want any of that black oil shit in your engine. Okay, so the next step would be, like I said, it'd take 12 ounces, and I have just about 12 ounces. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this all in. I don't know if you can see that, but the oil is sitting right there on the thread, kind of where it's a little dark in there. If I straighten it out just a little bit more, you can see that oil comes up a little bit more. That's like where you want it to be. I'll kind of wiggle it around, like right there. So then after you fill the engine up with oil, you can go ahead and put the dipstick back in. So after you do all that, you're pretty much finished. I mean, the last thing there is to do is to kind of break it in. And if you can't wait and you just want to start riding this thing, I'd say at least let it run for 5 minutes. Maximum, I'd say, is 10. It's really whatever you want to do. But make sure you give it enough time to really break in that new oil. Sadly, trying to start the bike, this piece of shit spark plug decided to go out. But anyway, yeah, when you're finished with everything, just make sure you give this engine enough time to use the new oil and break in. If you did enjoy the video, or if this helped you in any way, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.